ready? Who's ready? Who's ready for some boom, baby, boom? Rise and shine. It's your morning marijuana motivation time. Your host with the mostest, Marquis Saint. This is Saint's Addiction, baby. Somewhere out here is my hoodie, and I'm out here in Finland, baby. I'm out here in one of the weirdest places that I smoke. Literally, I'm on the fire escape. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to escape. This is my escapism right here. Not my perfectionism, not my numbing, but this is me loving my life. Oh, feels so good. A little chill in the air. Look, she even looked. We got one person over there with her black coat. When are you going to get a Saints Addiction hoodie, dude? When are you going to break free from monotony? Another black coat. When are you going to have the color of your life? I'll wait. Then again, I won't. And these are epic days over abroad for your boy Marquis Saint. Saints Addiction. We're going to let the light shine in a little bit, but we don't want to let out the heat. So let's just go ahead and give this a quick ski, and let's go into the morning motivation because your boy's looking at photos, plugging in his phone. Phone's dead. I'm over here making all the dreams a reality. And yesterday was one of them. You know, it was just such an amazing day that I just sat here after sleeping off my, what do you call it when you have, I want to keep it plugged, but I want to be able to lean it at the same time. Is there a way I can lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it? Figure it out. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Always figure it out. Always figure it out. Don't worry about the details. Let the universe handle it. Let the light shine in. This is such an epic day. I'm just loving my life. People are in the streets so normal, and I'm the one going around the world and having epic meals with my friends. I was just looking at the photos. I'll share some of them again. But I was just like, what a blessed day. My boss was like, I had a really full day. And I'm like, me too. I got up early. I went to work. I fucking finished, ended strong, went to my friend's house, did some more stuff. And it was just such a blessed day that I just had to get in here and go, man, these epic days can really add up. Your boy Saint really appreciates, cooking the pork loin with the homie on the grilly. Got the vegetables with it, 420 and eat. Seeing friends I haven't gotten to see in a minute. You know what I mean? Like, dude, just the pure fact that these fuckers, these people that I haven't got to see are in my life, and now I get to pull the trigger, if you know what I mean. I get to change the rhythm of the rhyme. Your boy Broughton joined Weed Club around the world. You guys already know join Weed Clubs around the world. But what I didn't know is that I was going to bump into a dude at the bar, and he was going to hook me up with 7 full grams of amazing weed. This is like 60 euros, 70 euros is some of the most amazing bomb. I'm going to roll some. I'm going to have to go some. You're going to have to chill with me a little bit on the sideways vision. Orientation is locked. Rotate device. Okay. Is it still recording now? Cool. We'll just have to go with it. So the blessings are real. If you don't want to focus on the stressing, your blessings become more real. If I had sat there in Vegas and hung around the drama and all my days were just sitting there and God damn, this is such amazing weed. Sitting there and vacillating of what had happened was instead of what I want to make happen, right? These things would have never happened. I would have still been sitting in my stew waiting for something to happen instead of being the catalyst, instead of being the vibe. And that's been the highlight of my whole travel so far is people like, you got a really good vibe. And I'm like, thanks. I've been working hard at it. Like it's my hair. Thanks. You noticed? You know what I mean? Like, oh my God, thank you. And I'm like, yes, bro. I'm noticing me happier. If this was a happy contest, yo, be happy. No, I'm going to point at you and I'm going to snap my fingers. I'm going to be like, right, motherfucking now, give me that. Give me that. You know what I mean? And it's like they reach and it's not there because they haven't reinforced it. They didn't go out and do the gym earlier. They didn't do something of positivity in the morning. They don't do a morning motivation. Instead, they do the moan. How about that? Oh my God, this week is danky. Did you see that just fly out of my hands? It's so danky. Like it's so hot. It was like, I'm out your hands, bro. I'm like, hold tight, let me get that bud, bro. Where you going, bud? 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 Oh, my buds. Damn, it's going all over the place. Hold tight. I'm rolling a spliffy. Because when in Rome, when you're paying 13 euros, 14 euros, 15 euros a gram, damn near $20 a gram, you're going to have to slim it down, if you know what I mean, man. You know, you're going to have to slim some shady with some tobacco. And it's unfortunate, but it's true. But this is what we do. So I'm just going to roll another joint because I'm going to go outside and have this conversation. But it's been the highlight of my life that I could choose my life, that I can associate with people that are living on a high level, you know, making multiple millions of dollar businesses and hobnobbing with the multimillionaires and getting picked up again in another motherfucking black Mercedes with another motherfucking multimillionaire. It's just like I pinch myself. I pinch myself to see if I exist. Leave my weed in London. Guess what? Someone else gifts and got into drama in Vegas. Well, guess what? Now I'm living in the high life in Finland. It just switches. And it's like if you allow yourself to switch, that's the biggest part, because most of us will sit and we'll say that we don't want to feel that way anymore, but we'll reinforce it. You know, the breakup, I don't want to feel like this anymore, but it's the constant thought. Instead of jogging the thought, literally going like, okay, if I start, I don't know, taking a shower, my brain has to reset. You know, if I start smoking a joint, my brain has to reset. You know, if I go to the gym and go out into the log gym, which I will be doing this next week, my body has to reset. You know, I have to give it what it needs. I have to give it the things that work with me. And all of us have a thing. You know, I was thinking like, man, in between shitting and eating and sleeping, we all have that one little moment of time, this little tobacco we got here, you know, in time where we have an opportunity to exist, like, and exist more, not just in the literal sense, but in the spiritual sense, in the figurative sense, that whatever you were doing before, it's kind of mundane, you know? And to shake up my life, I said, I want to travel the world. I want to be able to travel the world and go anywhere that I want to go. And at any time, if something fucking comes up and I don't like the vibe, I can change it. It's up to me, right? If it's meant to be, it's up to me. Thank you, sunshine. And for most people, they're not going to make it be. They want to see, right? They want to see evidence. They want to see their bank account have all the millions. Instead of working with millionaires and volunteering and showing up and putting in the work, yo, Mark, we need you on Monday. Like I just volunteered. Now all of a sudden I'm conscripted. Now I'm needed. I created my own space on this planet. I created my own label and my own ideas. This is Saints Addiction. It's nobody else's mission. This is my own. And to be master and commander of my own ship, which, you know, you want to be, you know, you're going to have to go on adventures. You're going to have to go on journeys. You're going to have to leave your safe harbor and risk a future adventure. And oh, yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Da 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 da. I don't remember the songs or the lyrics, but you know, ho ho, hey ho, it's off to the school we go. No, with hand grenades and shit. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. But no, dude, it's gonna be one of those things where you're gonna have a chance to see if this is your life or you are you just watching it go by. I mean, it's literally that. It's that choice where you're like, am I involved in this thing? Am I or am I evolving this thing? And that's the biggest question of our lives. Join Weed Club, baby. Join Weed Club. Where's my lighter? My lighter. Someone stole my lighter. What could it be? Yeah. Someone has my lighter. You better not. There's another lighter though, right there. And yeah, flame on. And we got the little balcony, so cool. Check out this apartment. I got it all clean. Homie didn't even know how to clean. Cleaned up all the way around here. Got my little bed over here. My stuff's right there in the corner. Backpack's $50. Did the laundry. Got my buddy on the plan. It's like, look, bro, you're a grown-ass man. Get these piles together. Let's do some laundry. Let's clean up the room. Nice big-ass apartment in here. You got the washer dryer. I got to shave my head. Nice little shower in here. My buddy's got his own room. We got art everywhere. There might be a little kitten out here, you know, like it's a little setup, but it's quaint. and it's quiet and it's clean and it's all to me. I get to sit here and roll my joints with this amazing weed that was gifted to me and sit here with my amazing thoughts because I spent time with family. People are like, you're my family now. And I'm like, for a guy that doesn't talk to his dad, doesn't talk to his siblings, right? Mom kicked him out. Next thing I know, I got family around the world. I had to create my own reality. I had to make it safe here in my brain. And it's not because I'm pumping it full of awesome experiences. It's not because I'm traveling in escapism. No, I'm expanding. This is my expansion. This is how you get an expansion team or an extension onto your life where you say, you know what? I bet you I wouldn't feel that way if I was on the beach right now, right? I bet you my life would feel way more better if I had exercised. And if we kind of compromise, right? Like we got to do something where it's not like I can slam a bunch of fucking beers and it's going to be okay. That's not going to make yourself feel okay. That's not going to work because you're going to have to suffer just like my homeboy did. Oh shit, I almost hit that dude on the bike. You're going to have to suffer like my homeboy did with like a 6-hour hangover, and then you lose the next day. And then are you really that happy? What if you lost the memories? Like you paid for it with your time, your money, your meat, money, energy, attention, and time. And now where does it go? What are you going to fucking do? And that's what I have to ask myself. What's important to you? What would you like it to be like? Act as if it's already that way. And that's my boy Neville Goddard. This is the last of our sun going behind the clouds. Saying like, if you were already a millionaire, how would you walk? How would you talk? How would you react? You would be different, bro. You wouldn't stop and say and wait for the TV channel to change or the right commercial or the right feeling. You wouldn't sit there and just go, please, universe, make it happen for me. That's not what you would do. You would be like, I'm going to change the channel. I'm going to turn up the volume. I'm going to listen to this type of music. And that's what I'm talking about. It's the expansionism. It's existing more. It's making your brain work for you instead of against you. And I've been working on it a whole long time. Like I said, my friends are like, man, your vibe's really good. And I'm like, thanks, bro. I've been working on it because it's like waking up in the morning grateful. You got to work on that. Told all them girls after we made that meal, hey, thanks, Dad, right? Love you. Thanks for putting food on the table. Thanks for keeping a roof over our head. Thanks for making us safe and giving us guidance and leadership, right? Don't just come here with your plates like some kittens that come around the corner in the kitchen looking like, meow, can I get some food? You know what I mean? Like, where were you when that kitchen needed to be clean? And I kind of guilt tripped them in on it. And guess what? The girl ended up doing the dishes and putting in the dishwasher. Least you can do. If I'm cooking, you're cleaning. Since I'm staying here, I'm cleaning. I'm giving back. You hooked me up with some weed. Guess what, bro? I got Joint Weed Club card for you. And we listen to hip hop till about 5 o'clock in the morning. And my friend owns the bar now. The place where I went. You have to hear this story. The girl was sitting there. She's just a bartender. This is 2 years ago now. And she's like, I want a Victu shirt. That means fuck, right? A fuck on shirt. I'm like, all right, bet. Let me make one for you. This is why I don't like papers. They always run. And she wanted one for her and her sister. And she's working at this bar. And the Indian guy that owns the bar has his daughter working there. She's kind of got a crush on me. And if you go back like 2 years, you can see me making shirts live at Pila Pica, right? I would set up right down here. I would go in there with my ironing board and my iron. And I would start making shirts live. Now, I didn't think nothing of it, but guess what? When I was coming home last night in the Uber, I said, hey, yo, stop over here, and I'll just go in the Pila Pike and see if they're there so I can get my shirt order. Like, why didn't you order from me? I go in there, I know the owner. The guy kind of goes, what? And I'm like, yeah, I know the owner, I promise you. I go in, I see her, and I'm like, hey! And I was like, where are the other people? She's like, I own it now. I own the bar now. And I love you. Add me on Facebook. My sister, here's the photos of us together with the shirts at the same time. And I'm coming into the shirt shop and ordering more. And I'm making income as I'm here. I'm literally in the bathroom, made $200 sale. My friend paid me back the $200. And my business is still working. I'm pinching myself. I'm telling myself, I don't have to sit. I don't have to stay. I am not a dog. I am a human. And just like my friends, I got mad at them. It's Friday night, 10:30 at night, and you guys are still playing video games. You do that anyway, Monday through Friday. I'm not going to waste my Friday, Saturday, Sunday on some video games or a movie or sitting inside. You got me fucked the fuck up. No more. No more sitting. This is all action. No more waiting. No more anticipating, say it ain't so, I will not go. You know, I did go, bro. I walked out. 10 more minutes, 10 more minutes. No, bro, it's already been 10 more minutes. 20 minutes ago. You know what I mean, bro? Like, fuck. You're taking up my lifespan. You're taking up my chance to expand. If I have a chance to just go on an adventure, I just walked out and started to go. Then I went to the platform and I started to use the Wi-Fi. Then my buddy called me. He's like, I got weed. Perfect. I'm on my way. I went on an adventure. My phone died. It got scary. It got cold outside. Guess what? I flagged down somebody. And then they got on the phone. And then they gave me the wrong direction. Flagged down another person. Then they finally got a hold of my friend. And then I was there. Adventure up, it's like disaster averted, adventure in entertained. I'm entertaining adventures instead of distractions. I'm activating my life. If you have the money, you would go. You would. Your excuses would stop you right now because you're in your own form. Well, Neville Goddard is like, close your eyes and believe the vision. I open it, I'm now in Finland. You know? I closed it, I was in London. And then my friend's picking us up in the Uber with the multi-millionaire dude who I met last time. Dude's worth like $22 million, and he's giving me a ride. I had another multi-million-dollar fucking black Mercedes ride with a millionaire. And I'm like, that's what I'm doing. I'm rubbing motherfucking elbows, bro. All those friends I told him, I said, I'm not staying stagnant no more. And that's why me and Yoni's relationship started to grow, because we have direction. We have desire, you know, ambition. It's making us get up in the morning, being at work at 8 a.m. when I just got here. And people were like, damn, bro, you were on time. And I'm like, I wasn't on time. I was before on time. I was there at 7:45 doing the morning motivation. What's up? His dad's like, what's up with Mark? He's like, he just wants to help. He wants to be a part of this print shop. He wants to be part owner. Come up with 200 grand, 250 grand, 200,000 euros. And I'm 30% owner. I'm buying into the print shop. And now we're going to get it. He got it from $500,000 to $1 million. We're going to make it into a $5 million print shop. And then what? Then what would I do differently? The same thing I'm already doing. Growing my business, creating, being worldly, going for experiences. If you could, you would snap your finger. You're thinking it's $1,000. I'm telling you, it was less than $200 to get here. 170 from Las Vegas to London, and fucking $30 more from London to Helsinki. And now I'm here for $200 instead of somebody stealing my shit for $1,000 thinking that they were going to stop me. I just made another 1,000 and I kept going. And this is what it's about. That keep going for adventures. Keep going, keep mixing it up. You don't have to sit there. And that's the worst part. Oh, my phone's about to charge it back in, full fucking freezing out here, but spring's about to come, you know? I get a fresh start. I get to see all these flowers grow. I get to get healthy again. I get to be out in nature, and these are all my decisions. Instead of sitting and getting pissed because some little punk tried to steal my shit. Fuck that, bro. It elevated me to go. It was the catalyst. It was like the gunpowder before the cannon. It needed that much push, that much energy to shoot out, to get me to go, get across the world again. Last time it was COVID. We got COVID evicted the October, right before November, and I went to Brazil. And I wouldn't have met all those friends, and I wouldn't have got to speak Portuguese, and I wouldn't have got to get tan and in shape if I don't push myself. But if I sit with my friends staying comfortable, just smoking weed. Well, they didn't have any weed, but they just want to drink beers. I bought all the beers, $50 in beers. I didn't have one. I didn't have one beer, and I didn't get one thank you. So the unappreciative, the one-sided relationships, the people that are stagnant, I'm moving away from. I want to be near people that want to expand their horizons, that want to push their businesses, that want to become an entrepreneur. I'm so proud of her. She went from a fucking bar back to a bartender to an owner. That's growth, and she's a woman. I'm so proud of her. And we have an appointment. She'll be in Thursday, and we'll make us another shirt order, and that's more income. So that means I get to stay more. And as soon as I make that income, I'll book the ticket to Turkey. As soon as my friends approve it, I'll be over there, staying in another fucking multi-million-dollar mansion, expanding my motherfucking horizons, and making the adventure work for me. Oh, that feels so good. Get warm in here. Who's in here? Lamar, I didn't see you. Love you, buddy. I didn't even see you, bro. Did you see Finland, homie? Can you believe your boy Marky Saint just goes around the world and keeps his word and makes Join Weed Club and just sits here with his joints and plugs in the phone? And I got this whole apartment to myself, furnished, ready to go. No rent. No rent. Fuck your rent. I could go hang out with friends. And people are like, how is it possible? And I'm like, I'm possible, bro. I just sat there and I was like, when I was sitting, I was envisioning, right? When I was just stagnant, I would sit there and let it go through. Yes, I'm so happy and proud of you, bro. Anytime you want, you can come join. I'm telling everybody, don't get jelly, join me. And they go like, what? And I'm like, fuck yeah, man. This whole time when I'm going to miss my friends, my dream, and I'm talking to my other friends, I was like, the multi-millionaire version of me, you know, just like Tony Hsieh when we were talking about it. If you don't know Tony Hsieh, he was the guy that had $350 million from Amazon when he sold Zappos, and he paid everybody double their fucking highest salary they've ever had. Like if you made 200 grand, he would pay you 400 grand. There was only one catch. You had to be happy. Yo, check out the new hoodie, bro. This thing came out so fucking clean. And you have to maintain a happy vibe. So now that I keep my happy vibe, now multimillionaires want to hang out with me. I like Mark in the office. He plays music. He sings to himself. He's always smiling and so positive, bro. He's like, I admire that about you. And we're sitting in the sauna, and I love sitting in the sauna in Finland. It's such a relaxing experience. You get your fucking stomach full. My boy made fucking 2 pork loins, fucking vegetables, the fucking what do you call those? Not the asparagus, not the apricots. I keep getting it wrong. What are those called? The ones that usually are hard in the middle, but they were all soft. What do you call those little circular things? I'm so high right now. I'm losing my vegetables. Come on, Mark, for the $1 million question. It's not an asparagus. It's not an apricot. What the fuck's the circular one, dude? That's usually hard in the middle. Oh my God, it's gonna kill me. Anyway, those were soft and melted in the mouth with the fucking mashed potatoes that we handmade and the cream on top, bro. My boy's taking the juices and putting it in, and then you get to fucking sit there and get any drink you want. I had fruit drinks, sodas, sparkling wines, whatever the fuck you wanted on tap. 100-inch screen TV, watching the live NHL teams because we were up to like 2 a.m. So it was live on the screen. So it's like I was in America. I'm literally watching American NHL screens on a screen like 3 times bigger than this fucking huge thing. And we don't have a care in the world. I said, well, how are we going to build this business of $5 million? We could sit there and talk about girls. We could go on. I mean, we talked a lot about our friends and our friendship and the growth and how we met. And a lot of stories keep getting regurgitated back to me. And I'm like, that's really what happened? Like, yeah, bro, you dropped us off at Sapphires and Nano let us come back and we hosted and I was on the microphone. I said, you did what? You know what I mean? And his adventure grew. And I didn't know that was his first time in America. This is my first time meeting him. And now we're going to be multi-million-dollar fucking business partners. Excuse you? Multi-million euro partners. You know what I'm saying? It's more money than dollars. And it's just like, it's expansion. People like, where are you going to go stay? With my friends. Why are you here? Because, yeah, dude, it was 420 neat, dude. And I was totally 420 neat. Where's my pen? It's over here. I brought my Roken vape, bro. Token of Roken. You know what I mean? I don't go without. Saints Addiction, baby. I fucking keeps it real. I brought my own pen. I'm almost down to the last one. And I just sit here super puffed up. By the way, Roken Vapes, mention Saints Addiction for 15% off. This is what it's like to have affiliates. You can throw your fucking account out and then people watch the video later and then they use your affiliate code and then I get a commission and then I get to go travel some more. And then somebody else wanted to buy a hoodie and the girl's like, I just love colors. I love your hoodie. And with her green mascara and her green mohawk, and I'm like, yeah, you do. Obviously you like green colors. She's the brightest person in there in a place that wants to stay white and gray, right? This winter is going to go go away, and they hide the most beautiful spring and summer. This is what you have to do. You got to make it past that 9 months of fucking snow and nuclear holocaust and depression, because they say Finland's one of the happiest places on earth if you're here in the springtime, right? Like if you're here when the fucking sunshine and it's warm, bro, titties out, guns out, sun's out. Like it's such a beautiful country, but they hide it under the worst winter. So most people don't know it's under the North Pole, you know? And that the people are so aito. And it's like, what's aito? Aito's real. It's the genuine. These are the people that, you know, call me on my birthday instead of just leave some fucking dumbass Facebook message or check up on me and shit. How many of your friends do that? And it was kind of getting burnt in Vegas. And I know you know what I mean, Lamar, when it's just like nobody calls back and everybody's on their bullshit and there's just too much drama. It was just too much drama. You know, I was like, I don't want to have drama. I want to have action. Okay, that's a choice. And to sit there and go, okay, it's going to be action or reaction, or is it going to be instigation or inspiration? Is it going to be ignition? Is it going to be the thing that fucking pushes my cannon out so I can shoot again? And that's what it is. I'm reinvigorated. Like my body feels tight, fresh air, the friendships, the camaraderie, you know, that I can just go to Helsinki and walk around and I know what train to go to and what, you know what I mean? I got directions already and just hop in. And now I have money. Last time it was like, you got to walk everywhere. Now it's like, you want a $16 Uber, Euro Uber? Yeah, bro, I got $20, man. You know what I mean? I finally got my $1,000 in the bank account again, $1,000 a deal, make another $1,000, get the order here, make some euros, make some dollars, sell some products. You know, I must have sold 3 hoodies last night, and it wasn't even just this hoodie, it was the other one. But like, you know, let's do it. $100 a hoodie, all over print. You know what I mean? And what's up with the pillows too? My homie's getting photos on pillows. And then the girl went all the way to the store to get a photo on blanket that she specially ordered. And I'm like, you went all the way outside in the cold to go get this? And she's so happy. I had like Hello Kitty and anime on. I'm like, we make those. She's like, nuh-uh. And I'm like, yeah, we do. And then came from all the way from Pakistan, came from halfway around the world to appease someone. So why not sell my products to my friends around the world and make it a worldwide brand? Why not some of these beautiful women that I meet from around the world? Like last night, the one girl was I don't know, Finland. What do you call these people? I don't feel like an influencer, but she was trying hard, right? Going live in a small little spot, but everybody was dancing. The music was good. The guy was playing techno and house. I was kind of getting into it, and it's like, I'm so glad my friend churned it out. I'm so glad the vibe was just, it's all about vibe. That whole bar was different. The security guards were nicer. The girls were hotter. The guys had dressed up more. It was a whole change. She had put video games in the corner now. Now you got the punch thing, you know, and the foosball and the ice hockey and the, not just one pool table, but it was popping. She hired a dancer. Now there's a sexy girl dancing. It was very Vegas. And I was like, all improvements. You know, and that's what I want to see. I want to see all improvements. I don't want to see all stagnation. I don't want to be around the I'm sitting, I'm staying, and good dog. You know, no, fuck that. Right now, it's all expansion. It's all go. My buddy's like, I feel the same. It's like right now, it's hit all the gas. They're in political season. I must have cut 10,000 flyers in an hour. You know what I mean? I sold business cards in an hour all the way back in Vegas. What else are we doing? What else aren't we doing? How about that? How about that kind of liftoff? How about like whatever the fuck I want and expand? And if you trust it a little bit, trust yourself to rely upon yourself that you're going to show up, that happens with discipline. Once you start doing that kind of stuff, you know, you get to that level where you're like, okay, I can't count on me. It's not so much of a risk anymore. It's not so much of a fear anymore. And it's not so much of an unknown. It's a get to know. You know, I get to go work out. I get to go find the new gym. I get to unravel this adventure and expand my horizons. Last night was crazy. There were Slovakians, there was Estonians, there was Russians. There were so many languages I didn't fucking know. I went up to a couple hot chicks. No, speak English. What? What's your Instagram? You know what I mean? Like, it's just simple. Handed her the phone and she's I'm deaf and dumb. I can't hear you. She put up her finger. I'm like, Russian chicks. Anyway, so, you know, life is a trip if you let it be, you know, and then you meet new friends and they gift you with a big fucking chunk of weed, you know. The expansion is real. Already go over to Join Weed Club. There's still weed on this one. Go to Join Weed Club on Instagram. Like, follow, share, subscribe. You know what it is. We're making Weed Club worldwide. I want everybody to source and smoke safely. I don't want anybody to ever get arrested while they're overseas. I want everybody to be able to expand their life as they see. And it's all about vision and vibe. So if you want to be that type of person where you're like, you know what? I'm not going to double down on stupidity and continue the argument. I'm not going to waste another time in anger and depression. You know, I am going to use this moment of inspiration to the maximize my ability. As soon as the eyes open up, it's gratitude. Like, I can't believe I'm healthy. I can't believe I'm wealthy. I can't believe I'm traveling. You know, I can't believe I'm on the other side of the world just like that. And keep going. Didn't you just travel the world? Haven't you been already around the world 3 times? Are you trying to do 4? Man, I'm trying to do 10, 12. Let's go. You know, and that was the vision, to just go in with my own clothes. I only wear my own clothing. I don't have any other, people's brands on, and wear my own clothes, go in, close the meeting, make the lunch last longer than the meeting, and then go enjoy the city. Go to a museum or do something. Go on these photo shoots. Go grab one of these models, throw on the shirt, and do a quick landmark fucking snap. That's the plan. That, I mean, does it sound thorough to you? Does it sound like it has a 30-point bullet point spreadsheet? Hell no, bro. This was made in 24 hours. Literally, I got kicked out of my fucking apartment illegally with all my shit in black plastic bags outside in the sunshine, pushing it in a cart like a homeless person. This one lady that normally smiles at me looked at me like, oh, you're one of them. They give you that look. And I was like, oh, I'm at the bottom. Okay, guess what? Bing, you know what I mean? I did the wiki. I did the bewitched, bing. And next thing I know, my friend's picking me up in a black Mercedes Benz with a chauffeur cruising around London in like the highest part of town. And he works for Google. So I'm like, now my friends are Google executives picking me up Mercedes Benz. Now my friends are multi-millionaire print shops owners, and they're picking me up with multi-millionaires, and they're my chauffeur. Yeah, a multi-millionaire chauffeured me yesterday. Another black Mercedes. I'm like, I don't want to go below this level. I think I like this level. I kind of like this. I can't even reach with my feet type dentist chair fucking seats, Maybach looking ass. Stop watching Gucci Mane doing way back. You know what I'm saying? I'm in the Maybach, and I'm just like, when are we gonna do it again? When are we going to go back to the cabin and eat 2 steaks a piece? When are we going to go chop some wood, big boy? And it feels so good to be a man and just chop that wood and split it, and everybody's fucking good, and everybody's drinking beer, and we're all fucking half naked, and we're running into the fucking lake and freezing our balls off, going back to the sauna, go back, forth. Do that. Do that. Do those cold plunges. Do the fucking saunas. It's pumping me full of not endorphins. Is it endorphins? I don't want to say that term. Maybe it is endorphins, because it gives you, no, what's the word I want to say? It's a pain reliever that neurotoxins that we give ourselves, especially like in a shock system, like you're in an avalanche or a cold plunge. Your system's going to give you pain relief. So instead of looking for my pain relief through alcohol or hurting myself, right? Now my pain relief is coming from nature and my own system coming to protect myself. We are literally smoking hot, literally, like all of us look like steam kitchens coming off of our bodies, naked as the day we are born, and going out into the snow, into a frozen lake, cut a hole. I chainsawed a hole. I almost fell in with the chainsaw. That was scary. But and we're all sitting there like it's a spring day, just steaming naked, and like, because the neurotoxins kick in. And now you're like, oh, there's a knife in my, you know what I mean? Like, where homeboy had the knife in his leg in Talladega Nights. Like, I didn't feel, oh God, you know what I mean? But you don't get the, oh God. You get to be with God. You get to be with your friends and get to be with yourself and get that kind of vibe. And that's when I was like, you know what? Your vibe attracts your tribe. You don't like the vibe of your tribe, go find another tribe. Most wolves can't stay with their original pack. They have to go find and lead another one. They got to find a stray female. You got to figure it out. And as you're going through it, you get to figure it out. You get to figure you out. And what a blessing it's been for me to just be like, man, I don't live very long in my depression anymore. There and if I could figure it out, without medicines and without pills and prescriptions, I would let people know. And the truth is, you already know, and that's why my hashtags. You already know. You already know you got to get exercise. You already know you got to go outside. We all do, and it's such a thing to see all these human beings again. Like the cats came out of the kitchen, all the girls just started meow. We're hungry, plates in hand. You know what I mean? And I'm like, where'd y'all come from? We've been in here working the whole time. I didn't see y'all peeling no potatoes, but y'all here when we cutting a steak. That's what this is. I want to be here from the potatoes to the steak. I want to be a part of the process, and that means be making me involved. That means pushing me in play, and then and go like, okay, are we gonna sit around all day? Or are you ballsy enough to make an adventure of the day? Are you actually capable of moving yourself? That's why I call it me motion. I created this in my head. I was like, it's me motion. It's not emotion. You're emotional. When I thought about it this morning, actually, it's kind of interesting because like usually my mornings are with gratitude, like, oh my God, I'm in a soft bed and I'm safe and it's warm and I'm clean. The this one was just like, how do I say this? When you wake up, I can sense that some people wake up and go, "Oh shit, it's another day." And they wake up and they wait for their homeostasis to take place. They wait for the emotion to go, "Okay, now I got to get up. This is the last minute. Let me look at my phone. Okay, I'm already jealous. I'm already comparing. I'm already lacking." Before I even leave the bed, that would be crazy to me. And to dread the day or start going over the laundry list, the brain kicks in, goes, "All right, compute. Today's tasks are gonna have to be done in this order." I would be like, "Oh hell no." To pump myself full of sunshine. Where do I get it from? I'm not on no sauce. I'm not swallowing my excitement, my happiness. It's inside. I got summer on the inside. And I fought with my ex a lot about that. I'm like, I need you to be my shine. I need you to pump me up as well. I want somebody else to be out there in the morning, stretching with me in the morning, listening to Neville Goddard, repeating positive affirmations. I am strong. I am wise. I am wealthy. And constantly, about 3 hours of that every morning. I don't know what you're listening to. My old ex roommate used to listen to politics. It used to drive me nuts. It sounded like people were arguing in the other room. And I'm like, I don't hear that shit. I don't want to see my friends doing the same shit. I might have to lose some friendships. It's not okay to stay the same. And for me, it really kind of pissed me off that my friends weren't pushing either. It was almost like a slap in the face. Like, you're never going to come visit Vegas. You're not going to come visit my mom. I know your kids' names and birthdays, but you're never going to come see me. And he's always like, I'm a man. I'm so strong. And it's like, well, prove it to me. Fix your teeth, fix your health, fix your patterns. Show me that there's a reason we meet. Prove to me that you have the capabilities of changing. And that's what I want. I don't want your excuses. You don't get to have what do they say? No more apologies, only changed behavior. This is what I'm expecting of myself and the other friends. So now, when you're like, "Oh, I want to roll elbows with Google executives," really, would you have changed your behavior before you have met them? Would they even want to be around you? Say I join their habits, then I'm just doubling down on their disintegration instead of their elevation. It's like I want my friends to be like, "Where you at, top of the hill?" They always ask me that. "Mark, where's he always at?" I'm always out in nature. I'm always working out. I'm always wanting to be a part of something else. And this is just so amazing to me. These epic days that my friends like, "I had a really good day." I'm like, "Yeah, my day was fucking ultimately full." Woke up at my friend's house because I had to crash that night after I flagged everyone down. Got up, the boys were eating, got them some breakfast cereal. I'm like, I could do this job. I'm gonna be an awesome dad. And they love me, and they just didn't even skip a beat. It was like I just saw them last week. It's been 2 years. They're taller, and they just know me. And they know I take care, and I take them to the fucking soccer, and we go and I watch the other boys play, and they don't give a shit where the other kids are from. You hear that? Who's ever watching? The Croatian kids they're playing with, the Somalian kids they're playing with, kids from all over the world. These Finland kids don't go, "Stop, I only play with Croatian kids." No, they go, "It's ball, it's big kid, small kid." That's what it is. It's not separation and politics and where you from. That's us. That's us adults going like, let's cognate this. Let's categorize this. We have to like put labels on it. You don't have to do shit. You can be free. You know, you can wear colorful things. You can be kinky. You can be mentally free. This is what this is about. And then just like, man, I could share these things. You don't see me like I said, as a brag, but when my friends are just like a little bit jealous, envious, or like say, join me. I would love for you to come visit me in Turkey. I would love for all my friends to come to Thailand. My buddy's got it down to like Thailand, Panama for retirement, right? I got friends that can retire, and he's got a $500,000 home with a full-on guest house with fucking a warm Japanese fucking toilet seat that gets warm and cleans itself. Like I was like, the opulence is real. And only because I elevated myself, only because I went to college, that I have college friends that now I have $1 million homes, because I started doing a business that I have friends that making 500,000 a year printing. I got friends that are making multi-million dollars a year. And I'm going to be the friend with multi-million dollars a year. From the guy that went from the fucking streets and zero, really came back and watched people. It's something like the girlfriend. I'm not going to take care of you. I was like, the fuck you talking about? You might have fronted, but I always pay back. You're not buying my way. I pay for my own Muay Thai fights. I pay for my own trips and travel. My homie fronted me these tickets. Guess who's not working for the next 2 weeks because he's paying back 500 euros to my homie at the print shop. They need me, and I'm going to earn it back. It wasn't free. He gambled and he said, if this team wins, I'll buy your ticket to Thailand. Bet 400 euros. Before I left, here's another 140 euros. You're going to need some money. Bro, laced me out. You're my friend. Not my other friend was like, it's $100. I don't want to feel used. And I'm like, bro, I already sent it. You're really killing my time with my friends. I haven't seen these guys in a minute. I'm surrounded by 5 fucking awesome people, and you're arguing over $100 and you have a $500,000 home. Where's your happiness? Aren't you just grateful that you get to see me and have lunches with me and that we're both still alive and we have love and a friendship? You know what I mean? That's lasted 3 decades. Like I think we're worth more than $100, bro. And I think my time, and I know my time is worth more than video games. And I know my life is expansive because I expanded it. I said, I'm not going to be afraid to wear bright colors. I'm not going to be afraid to start a brand. I'm not going to be afraid to go up to a beautiful woman and say, model for me. I'm not going to be afraid to travel the world with no money. And I'm not going to be afraid of no money. How about that? I exist just like Jack on Titanic. I'm here with you fine people. We're all on the same boat. We're all on the same planet, but not all of us playing the same way. And I was just like, okay, I'm going to expand with people that do. I don't want one-sided relationships anymore. I don't want the friends that won't answer the phone. I don't want to be a part of these situations that are repetitive. I want to be expansive. And I am. I am expensive. I am wise. I am wealthy. There is nothing stopping me. It was just like, I used to be like, oh, how do I catch the bus? I'll start walking. Now it's like $3.50, man, $4 fucking bus ride. Let's go. I'm stuck downtown Las Vegas. I got back on the cat bus, didn't have a car. I want to be for the meeting. Podcast didn't work out. Guy was an asshole. Maybe it was a bigger sign. It's time for me to travel. I was about to sit there for another 6 months and grind it out with a negative roommate and an egotistical sound guy for the podcast and reliable models being snippy and not sending me my photos after I spent $200 in shipping. Got you. Well, I'm gonna go eat some sushi with my $200. I'm gonna go buy me some weed, and expand me. Like this weed is so primo. I'm gonna sit here and brag. I have the whole house to myself. I got to sleep in. Still got a little bit of jet lag, but it's par for the course when you're staying up to 5 a.m. dancing with fucking beautiful women from Russia, and your friends own the bar and they're giving you free sodas and they're ordering shirts off you because you were kind and they love you already. I'm nice to the workers. Don't be nice to everybody, bro. You don't know who's about to be the CEO. It was one of my favorite. God damn, it smells good. The CEO. My favorite part of the movie was your boy, Thomas Crown Affair. He's like, "What do you do? Own the building?" He's right next to the escalator, and he's like, "That motherfucker does own the building. Get out of the way." And it's like to have ownership, to be VIP. When my friends, when we were down at the Sauna Festival about 10 years ago, we've known each other almost 15 fucking years, bro. And people are like, well, how many times have you been in Finland? I'm like, 8, maybe. I'm not even quite sure. I've lost count. Like, what's in Finland, my friends? Why are you here? Mitä vittua? Why are you here? In Hakunilla, this chick, I'm a Russian woman, And I'm like, I'm here because I want to be here. I've expanded her and her fat ass and thick thighs. That guy was loving it. If you're from Iraq or wherever he was Middle Eastern and balding. He had his hands all over her ass. And they were both happy. Chunky girl, skinny boy were happier than you and me. Same as the guy that shot the basketballs every morning. Aloha, I made 4 this morning, man. It's just like, wouldn't it be nice to wake up every morning and announce your touchdowns? Wouldn't it be nice to be actually available with a voice? That's why I do the morning motivation. Not only the voice, not only my voice, but my voice to expand my soul. You have a YouTube? Yeah, dude, I've been talking about these things. You know, I downloaded all my videos. There's 3,000 videos I downloaded to the last minute, almost missed the fucking plane type shit. And I'm like, if I die on this trip, everything's on the hard drive. Back with my friend. No one's mad at me over $100, but he still loves me. We're would be friends for life. That's what it is. I had to tell him that too. I said, remember when we were kids? Not kids, but remember when we were in college? We weren't kids in college, but remember when we were in college and the chick had stole you? You know, he met some chick. She already had a kid, and she moved in, and then he went to the army, and she started to expand his debt through his social security number, and he didn't know, and I didn't know where he was. I'll pay $100 to find you. I was gonna hire a private detective. Where is Dominic? Go find my friend. That's what I care about, not how much it is. What the fuck? How much is your Uber? I need to get home safe. You know, how much is food? I don't know. I'll buy you. You know, sitting there at the airport, your skin's guy. Do you want something? It's only 13 euros. You know, it's $15. I can double up. I'll hook you up. I was broke the other day, but we're all gonna eat around here. That's Thanksgiving. And that's the expansion. It goes even further. When people see that shit, some dude hit me up on LinkedIn and said, we're part of this 80 people millionaire group. Would you like to talk to us? I'm like, how did you find me? He said, you were suggested from Thanksgiving. Like he just liked up all the feeds of feeding the homeless. And now he wants to sit and talk. And he's like, how are those canned answers? And those like canned answers. I'm like, yours looks copy and paste too. How do I know you're real? Why are you trying to talk to me? How'd you find me? And sure, there are scams out there. The rent scam. Now they're dropping my phone number everywhere. Like I'm trying to buy cars and shit. People are calling me back like I'm a girl and shit. Some dude in the Philippines was like, it was so nice to meet you. I'm like, who the fuck are you? He sent me a screenshot. It's a hot chick that gave up my phone number. I would have called it too, right? You know what I mean? I'm like, don't blame me, bro, but I'm not a hot chick and I didn't send that phone number to you. So people are posting my phone number for cars and hot chicks, and I'm posted up with I'm posted up here in Finland looking out the window, enjoying the rest of the day in the fresh air because I am free. For 20 euros, I now have unlimited data. And for a smile, I now got 7 grams of the kindest fucking weed I've ever smelled. And Join Weed Club is worldwide, last I checked, right? And Print in an Hour is still expanding, and my AI team is kicking ass, dude. We are kicking ass so hard, bro. We're pushing on all levels. The YouTube video editing, you're about to see me expand. All these videos, 3,000 videos, is about to be 15,000 videos with thumbnails, with captions, with the voice editing, and the fucking podcasting. They're going to turn this voice, turn off the face, and it's going to be a podcast. And people that go for runs and try to inspire themselves, maybe you don't want to see my motherfucking face. I don't blame you. Maybe you just needed it in your earphones. Maybe you needed to see someone else do it and be like, he broke free. He used to be a corporate stooge working at Finley Toyota for forever, Finley forever, you know, and I wanted to be free. And that's what I did. I did what I wanted to do and expand me. And my friends are laughing at me with my water jug here. They're like, you're so American. Where'd you get that big ass jug? I'm like, American. They're like, we have water for free. It's the best water in the world in tap. And I'm like, do you got a water bottle? Looked at me crazy. I've been so used to getting water bottles in Vegas. The change is real. No more water bottles. Yep. No more dramas. That feels good. And it feels even more relaxed, like in my soul and in my muscles after going from sauna, steam room to outside cold and back and forth and smoke the whole time with my Rokin, toking my Rokin and just getting lifted and spliffed and talking about what's on my mind and on my soul. And my friends are actually asking me how I'm doing, and I'm asking how they're doing, how the other friends are doing, and checking on people. Where's this guy? What's that guy? I'm glad I don't have needles in my veins. I know one of the smartest motherfuckers putting needles in his veins. And it's like, what a waste of a life. What a waste of time. And I think there's no other disservice than that. You know, even if your parents were ugly, they still bumped uglies and had your ugly ass and gave you a beautiful life. It doesn't have to be an ugly life. It doesn't have to be a waste of time. We don't have to be that way. And it was such a blessing. Homeboy lifted up his leg. I met him. I thought he was my friend. I just went up to him. He's like, oh man, I love speaking English. And man, you're speaking so fast. I can't keep up. He said, come to the house, come to the house. You have to come to the house. And he had hip hop music. We were singing together. He loved hip hop. I love the same hip hop artist. Who's your favorite hip hop artist? He was Schoolboy Q. I love Schoolboy Q. You know, I love J Rock. I love Kendrick Lamar. They're all my crew. And he started listening to music and giving me weed and had a big ass tall jar of weed, 400 grams here. And I'm just like, I was worried about my little 100 grams. Man, fuck them 100 grams. I got my freedom. Keep it. Don't even mail it, bro. We don't want no stress. He's like, I'll give you the cash equivalent. And I'm like, that's what I'm talking about. I'll just go get more shit. So, you know, on that note, that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's what really the expansion is for people to get the life that they deserve. You know what I mean? To be able to not just have the life, but get the life they deserve. You were given life. Yep. Why not live it the way you want to? That's that why not? You know, it's the biggest W in the room. And why not roll another joint? You know, why not see your friends on the other side of the world? Why not eat sushi? Why not have meals? That's the new arrangement I'm making. You know, I'm making that arrangement with myself. Like, yo, we're not always going to be alive. So my friends are dying left, right, and straight. Let me buy you lunch. Do I owe you meals? That's why I bought the beers for the boys. Maybe I ate once. Remember my homie gave me 10 euros. I didn't have a meal. He said, fucking shit, here, I got you. 10 euro, boom. Bought me a meal. Well, shit, here's 10 beers. Boom. Got you back. You know what I mean? And I want to make sure that all my shit's even. There's got to be somebody that I owe something to. And that's my fault. I got to get even with someone. You know, you got to get even with people. You got to be on the up and up. And as soon as I started paying people back and being appreciative and working on that gratitude, working on my vibe, that shit expanded, homie. That's not a lie. It went like global. And I'm only going to go further. And that's what I want people to realize. It's not I'm going further. They can go further. That's the inspiration. That's the morning motivation. You know what I mean? You got to join Weed Club for motivation. But that's Saints addiction. I was on a mission. I was going to be addicted to my body. And I was going to stick to my sobriety. And I wasn't going to go back to, oh, man, let me just drink with you. We had that conversation last night. I shit my pants. And they're still mentioning the same story. Remember when you shit your pants trying to drink with Phoenix people in Vegas? And I'm like, I don't drink. You know, it doesn't do the thing that that I want it to do. Right? Like, you know, like if it worked for me, I guess, but it doesn't work for me. It negates me. It kills me. Kills the day. It kills my vibe. Now I'm awkward. Now I feel instead of having to be strong in front of a beautiful woman, now I'm awkward and I'm self-conscious and she's thinking of me. And the first rejection, maybe the first slight, maybe she doesn't know me from Jack to Slim. Most of these chicks are from fucking Slovakia and shit, you know, and they don't even speak English. And I'm like, yeah, man, I'm a little happy motherfucker bopping around with this colorful hoodie and smile, just so happy to be there. Like everything was entertaining me, like all the way the songs they were listening to, the way they were dancing, the lighting. I was just like laughing my ass off. This is better than YouTube. This is better than some fucking real, bro. This is real. That's what it is. Better than real. How about real over real? Oh, mostly Saints, bitch. And that's what it is. The way I want it to be. Mm-hmm. And it ain't gonna change till you make it change. And you're gonna have to embrace and drive change. And that came from Tony Hsieh from the Tribal Leadership book that I read. And I'm getting back more on audiobooks. So at night, it's the megahertz. In the morning, it's the Neville Goddards and the positive affirmations. And even right now, it's the freedoms that I don't have to stay, you know, negative. I don't have to be around people that aren't free. I can go buy fruit and afford it. You know, I went through the whole place and I got snacks and fruits and everything. It was like 8 euros. And I'm like, I'm eating so healthy and so cheap. You know, nothing's going to escape me. All these fucking amazing meals with these amazing friends, you know, like they made me little, what is this? I don't know, but it had ketchup and melted cheese and bread. And when you're stoned, you'll eat almost anything. It was given to me. And that's what I want to do. I want to give myself the opportunity. And instead of getting mad, right, which would drill holes in my canoe, and you all know what I mean, you know, I don't want to do that anymore. I want to improve. I want to give myself the chance to live my life around the world. And I even told my friends, I'm not here right now. And they're like, what do you mean? I'm somewhere else. I'm on a different journey, you know? I'm on a different vibe. I don't want to be there. Yamo be there? Yamo is here, bro. Yamo is in Finland. Yamo is smoking weed that he can smell through the paper. It's danky as fuck. Yamo be somewhere else. Yamo be smoking. Yamo be happy. Yamo be me. As my friends say, moi me? I was like laughing so hard. Oh my God, Ariana, you're so hilarious. She did. Who? Moi me? I was like, moi me is the next biggest thing, okay? That should be her label. Moi me? Little me from Boulder City? Who didn't know anything, didn't know a language, didn't know a visa, didn't know a currency, didn't know an exchange rate, didn't know a bus stop. But now I do. Came back and I'm like, is that the 510? Okay. I need a 637? Bet. Is that the red line, the purple line? My friend's Elizabeth line is purple. How did you know that? You know? I was like, because I've been here before. You know what I mean? Like, it's there. It's in here. It's in here. And this is what I'm bringing you this morning motivation for an hour. It's just like, bro, keep it inside. I got somewhere on the inside. I got happiness. I look at people and they're worried about me being on the terrace. Worry about you. You're the one walking with the love of your life. Why y'all waiting to leave your experience? Stay inside. Not inside, like inside. Stay inside yourself where you don't move. I think that's what I posted on the thumbnail, but it was something like, I don't want to match energies. I want to be in alignment. I want my friends to raise up. I want them to travel too. I want them to say, boom, baby, boom. My buddy's like, where did you get that? I'm like, it's more than boom. And the homie used to say, boom, baby. Look at the seagulls. You know, we're that close to the water. I don't want to just say, boom, baby. I want to say, boom, baby, boom. You know, it's like you just boom, bat, bat, boom, boom, bat, bat. You know, like Kendrick Lamar. It's the shit you don't understand. Type of shit you don't understand. I've been expand. I've been working on this man. You don't even understand. You know, and it's like that. I was going to expand my world. I was going to expand my health. I was going to expand my consciousness, my spirituality. I wasn't going to just go, my heart's broken. They kicked me out. I'm not making any money. No, dude. No, ma'am. No, sir. Wait. See what I can do. Watch me earn money in Finland. Watch me grow by brands worldwide. Watch me. I love my life. I think I got the kid. He got his tongue. Yeah. And you're going to have to. You're going to have to love your life. And people are like, who keeps screaming that all over here? Ricochet, 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 ricochet. Get out of your box. Get out of your box. Expand your consciousness. Fight the seagulls. Look at them. They're fighting. We outside. We outside. And it's a blessing. Fresh air. No stressing. Great weed. Who they fighting? Who they fighting? And I'm chilling. So, fuck going up the river no mo. Flow with me here. Think about what you really want in your life and write it down. I do. Put those goals down back on them sheets. It's a contract with your soul. And the moment that you expand your horizons is the moment that you get to leave your reality. That's escapism. That's the real escape. Escaping the matrix. Escaping the bullshit. Escaping the routine. Escaping the box. You know, everybody's in a fucking box. They're all in a maze. I want to be outside the box. I want everything to expand, and ain't nothing gonna stop me. What a blessing. I really do love my life. I got all these new designs with me, and I got access to the DTF printer, and I'm gonna print more stickers, and I'm gonna slap them all over the city because they took them all down. You can't stop me. Only I can stop me, and I choose to expand me. And that's this morning's motivation. motivation. If you got anything out of this message, please like, share, and subscribe below. But you already know. Peace and love. And as always, Chigatan! Live from Finland and in Finnish. It means goodbye, but not forever. You know, and it means see you. See you on the other side. The other side of your fears. The other side of your excuses. And the other side of the world. Because that's where I'll be. Peace.